I'm Sarah Fergani with KENS 5 News Now. An overnight fire on the city's southeast side consumes one home, then spreads to a neighboring one. The flames were huge, even reaching a power line and burning parts of it. According to the battalion chief, the house on Schley Avenue was vacant but was packed with things, hoarder-like conditions, which may make it difficult for them to find the source of the fire. And as you can see in the video, that home was badly damaged. Firefighters still don't know what started it, but we know it spread to a neighboring house. A family there had to evacuate, but no one was hurt. An update on the murder of a 21-year-old woman. Police have released the name of the man they arrested in connection to her death. Police say they were dispatched to the scene at the Ridgeline Rogers Ranch Apartments on 1604 Friday night after a man called 911 saying he shot his girlfriend. That woman was found with a gunshot wound to the head and died at the scene. Investigators say 22-year-old Donovan Bowie was taken into custody. Right now, a motive is unknown. The search continues for a man police say threatened a Catholic church. That threat came in Friday afternoon at St. Matthew's, right off of Wurzbach. San Antonio police say the man entered the church and requested a priest, but when no one was available, police say he showed someone an unknown type of device and claimed he had a car full of explosives. KENS 5 spoke to parishioners who said despite the threat, mass continued over the weekend.
Not going to feel threatened. There's a large group of parishioners, and yes, we would feel safe.
Crime Stoppers now offering up to $5,000 for any information leading to this man's arrest. Investigators say he will face a terroristic threat charge when caught. Today, CPS Energy wants to hear from you. It's hosting a board meeting tonight to discuss winter demand, among other things. A public input session is scheduled from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. Registration to speak has closed, but you can provide comments or input by using the email feedback@cpsenergy.com. Head to CPS Energy's website to check out the agenda or to watch the live-streamed meeting. Governor Abbott is expected to sign two border bills into law. One would set aside more than $1.5 billion for immigration enforcement. That's Senate Bill 3 that includes building additional barriers along the 1,200-mile-long Texas-Mexico border. Also up for signature today, Senate Bill 4, which would allow police in Texas to arrest people for illegally crossing the border from Mexico. It is already illegal to enter the U.S. without permission under federal law, but under current state law, migrants can only be charged with trespassing on a private property. This law would upgrade it to a Class B misdemeanor, carrying a punishment of up to 6 months in jail. And the new laws will go into effect in March. Congressman Tony Gonzalez, meanwhile, is advocating for the passage of a national security package. In an interview with Face the Nation, he said the impact of no action on that bill could have dire consequences in our state.
But the time is now. The time for a national security package is now. In my district, it is pure chaos, and people are upset. They're upset because their lives have been turned upside down.
Now, Gonzalez released a statement in response to the suspension of railway operations in Eagle Pass and El Paso, saying, quote, trade is slowly coming to a standstill and our law enforcement officers are exhausted ahead of a demoralizing holiday season that will keep them working overtime. And if there were ever a time to sound the alarm, this would be it, end quote. Big sports news. The Texas Longhorns swept Nebraska last night to earn their second consecutive national volleyball title.
For the championship. Just like last year, back-to-back on an ace for Texas.
The fifth-seeded Longhorns picked apart the number one-seeded Nebraska Cornhuskers to earn those rings. This is UT's fifth volleyball title all time. Now, the team made a long trip back to Austin last night. They posted this picture taken around the Littlefield Fountain on the UT campus. The tower was lit up burnt orange with the caption, Deja Vu. And a special experience for people who are deaf, hard of hearing, or visually impaired as they enjoy a different twist to the holiday classic, A Christmas Carol, A Ghost Story. The classic tale centers around Scrooge's transformation and eventual understanding of the true meaning of Christmas. Cast members used American Sign Language, spoken word, and shadow performances to bring the characters to life.
It is such a foundational story, not only for our Christmas experience, but also just our experiences as people. They have been interpreted before, but our show is using them really as storytellers within the piece as a whole, which is really new for San Antonio.
Lighthouse for the Blind worked with the Public Theater to develop live audio description services through a phone app. As for today's forecast, meteorologist Pam Morales.
All right, check on Ebenezer Scrooge. All right, high today, 70 degrees. Lots of sunshine. It's going to be a beautiful afternoon. This evening, though, once the sun goes down, it does get a little grinchy out there.
Oh, Paul, you're more like a Santa's elf than a Scrooge, so there you go. That's KENS 5 News Now. I'm Sarah Fergani.